Eyes closed and dreams go free. Got an angel next to me. Hold me close so I can breathe. Let me go so I can live. Where do we go from here? Take me far away.
Namaste and catch my family, and welcome to another episode of Morning Coffee. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Rion. How you guys doing out there across planet Earth? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up? All right, I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Let's rock and roll. I got lots of content, a lot of intel. How's the quality? How's the footage? I'm hoping missed you guys too. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, we did some things over there that's hopefully going to shift some things, let's just say. But before I do that, namaste and la catch, and welcome to Morning Coffee. How you guys doing out there? Let me go and adjust this. Oh, goodness gracious. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the visual okay? Just give me some thumbs up on YouTube to say yes, 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 and I will continue to rock and roll. I just want to make sure. Internet's been a little funny since I got home. I don't know if it's because of my frequency. But yeah, we did some things out there. Yes, it's good. We're good. Good audio. Okay, good video. Okay, so let's talk about what went down. Let's get it. Good music on in the background. Okay, so where to begin? The Olympians are real. Let's start off out the gate just like that. The Olympians are real. I was training in Meteoria. Hopefully I said that right. It's a very holy place up in Meteora, up in Greece. I was there. God, we did so many things. I hit basically all of Greece and some of the islands in 14 days, nonstop, every single day. Was being trained by Olympians. One brother. The Olympian wasn't a white dude. It was a brother. Golden helmet on. 6-man team. I met other X-Men from Asia. Asia and Europe. They have a 6-man X-Men team out there. Met some Asian dude that was looked like, I don't know, a character out of Mortal Kombat, old dude, very powerful. I met a Olympian. He was training with us. He was helping us clean up the underworld. I gridded a couple different caves in the ground, and when I did that, we were scrapping reptilians and some other weird stuff down there. Used to it, no big deal. But the 6-man team was being trained. I saw how Olympians distribute their power. The guy went down and cleaned some stuff up. Very powerful guy. And then he actually was able to, they transfer their energy to other beings. So he had kind of like in Thor, the latest one, where he goes, you now have the power of Thor. And he like gives power to all the kids. That's literally, it was golden energy shot out of this dude. And he hit this one female who was very powerful, but juiced her up to a level way beyond her ability. And I was basically behind her doing cleanup as she was running through the tunnels. That was pretty cool. I asked them where they've been. They said there weren't enough. I'm going to be completely honest with the population. It's very difficult to transport an Olympian actually in the physical. Like, yeah, in the upper dimensions, fine. But what happens is you have to have a vessel that's strong enough or high enough frequency to actually ground and transport. That's why some of us starseeds are called into transport, because you're not just pulling a being out of their dimension. You're pulling them out of their time. So time is different in that sense. Time, density, and space is different than just, well, why can't they just jump over here and help out? There's a lot of things written in storybooks that aren't true. What I can tell you is that it takes a very high-powered vessel, maybe you guys out there, to transport some of these very powerful beings. They're not going to trust a vessel that cannot produce the high enough output, because it also puts them at risk. What else? So we transported some very powerful Olympians over to the United States to help where the fight is popping off. My prayers go out to all of those beings in Maui, in Rhodes, and in British Columbia that are being affected by these fires. There's a lot of things I like to say about this. I think you guys already know about, what this really is. I think you guys know this is all an inside job, just like the earthquake was in Turkey. I think you guys know that most of the worst catastrophes in the last 200 or 300 years were man-made. And I think you guys know what's really going on there. My Ohana and my family and my brothers out there and his beautiful partner, Amber and Jason, love you guys. Sending love and appreciation to you. There were fires in Rhodes when I was over there in Greece. I think that some of us were sent over to Greece to balance that out. I also gridded all of Delphi, all of the Acropolis, the Roman statues out on the hill in front, built 300 years after. Underground caves on the islands. I can't say, but Metoria, right? Up in the mountains. All those churches are gridded. I was listening to all the conversations. Once I gridded it, I was listening to all the conversations behind the scenes of every single person there. I was seeing who was actually really about it, who's really one of Yeshua's kids, and who's part of this Luciferian bullshit. So that went down. I was the eyes and ears for very big beings, checking on a lot of people. We freed 3 full-blown angels in Meteora up in the mountains. When I was sleeping there the first night after we gridded, I laid out flat and expanded and went right into the underworld. Their reality in the underworld looks just like it is in the storybooks. Have you seen that picture of Archangel Michael stabbing, the dragon? And underneath them is all like hobgoblin land. That's what their underworld looks like verbatim. Like verbatim, right out of a storybook. So how they keep the angels down there is they don't like hurt them, or they kind of hurt them. But what they do is it's almost like a mob. There was 3 angels down there, and there was just a horde of underworld beings like holding them down. And I don't know how long they've been held down there. But we came in hot, and I don't know, it was a concussion wave or whatever it was, a sonic wave, and we paused them, and 1, 2, 3 angels bounced out, and they were flying and flapping their wings so hard, it was almost like someone captured a bird in a cage 1,000 years ago, and it's been trying to escape for 1,000 years. So I know I saw personally 3 angels were released while I was there. That's what I saw. I saw as we transferred souls back to Sedona, it took me 2 different drops to drop them off. First drop was all the heavy ones. Transported some very large, strange, pre-Diluvian monster serpent thing that I grabbed out of the mountains. That was very interesting. Straight into stasis. There's a lot of weird stuff there, ladies and gentlemen, that is stuff from mythos and legend that's still running around down there. It's the leftovers from before. It's the leftovers from Atlantis. When I was in Delphi, I did find the real entrance to Delphi. I put it in the intro of the video and maybe some of the Instagram posts you guys have seen. They're similar to what happened in Bosnia when I was hanging out with Sam in the Pyramid of the Sun in Bosnia. What happened was when you go underneath the Pyramid of the Sun in Bosnia, all the doorways, so you're walking in this pyramid, right? And all the doorways are covered with these river stones. Looks like someone made like a cheap cement block. Okay, so they carbon dated all those things that they filled the tunnels with, and they're about 5,000 years old. Okay, so when I was staring at the walls in Delphi, I had security on me right from the get-go because I was just going out of bounds and gridding the whole place. I didn't care. I had my headphones on. And when the guy came up to me, I said, why aren't you people talking about this? And what it looked like, ladies and gentlemen, I have footage of it. There's 3 different layers to Delphi. There is the monolithic stone wall on the back of that mountain, okay? They have the whole back. You can't enter, okay? It's a whole false front, okay? I'm not saying that what they have there isn't real, but it's the front of the city. It's not where the real magic was. The brimstone and Apollo are inside that mountain, okay? If I had more time, I would have broken in at night. And God, sometimes I wish I was 100, 200 years ago. I'd be like Indiana Jones with TNT. I'm just tired of all these lies. Anyways, so there is an underground entrance to Delphi that is walled up, and I looked at the stone, and it reminded me of the stone that was inside of Pyramid of the Sun in Bosnia. I don't know if it's 5,000 year old, but someone walled up the actual entrance to Delphi. That is not Delphi. That is the front of the city. The real Delphi is in that mountain. I'll say it here and I'll say it now. I'm one of the very few human beings on Earth. I know where the entrance of Delphi is, and it's not what they're showing you in the storybooks. Moving on. I missed a lot of those guys. A lot of those Olympian dudes are super powerful, super awesome. They've been up in their own dimensions. It's very difficult for them to get down here. There aren't tons of Olympians on hand. That's why we don't see them as much in the astral and in Dreamtime. However, we did transport quite a bit of them over to the States to get ready for whatever the showdown is. I don't think the showdown's happening in the United States. I was just in Europe and Greece. It's not happening in the UK. It's happening here. So, I mean, go ahead and just wipe that out. I love all my friends from Europe and the UK and all my friends that jumped in. Your higher selves were jumping in. Big shout out to Tone and Wendy for helping me and all my friends and family that were with me. But I just got a huge reading on what's going down. It's going down here. Okay? It's going down here. It's not up in the mountains in freaking Israel. No, it's not. It's happening right here in the States, and it's going to pop off here first. What else? Give you guys a temperature gauge on what's really happening. So, a lot of beings are jumping in from the upper dimensions. And my brother Tone and I were talking about this. They're golden and beige colorations and different things in the angelics. My brother Tone can talk more about that. But there are high angelics now that are jumping into this game because it's gone off the rails. The travesty that happened in Maui with supposed policemen telling people and barricading people in while the fire was coming based upon orders. I just got to be completely clear. Like, I'm so upset. I want to be completely clear with the public. If you're a being that is taking orders from these people and you take an order that takes life, the penalty for these things, having known that, is more than you can ever pay. I have no problem putting you in a hole for 2,000 years until you figure it out. I don't want anyone messed with. We're done with this game. The shit's gone off the rails. You know, my thing is with, I'm going to be real. I'm going to talk off the cuff here. These guys with these DEWs, directed energy weapons. If you guys want to know where the first time that they had that, the 80s movie Real Genius with Val Kilmer. Right? That's how long they've had these things, by the way. That was their disclosure. My thing about this is it's just that with all of these secret space programs, Solar Warden, wah, 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 wah. Someone's flying by in a damn satellite or an airplane. Can NORAD get something on a radar and get these guys taken care of? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills down here with the civilian world. We're not dumb. We're not sleeping. Someone's got trajectory on whatever that was used over Lahaina. Someone needs to fucking do their job. What I'm getting down here as a pressure gauge on the whole planet, I'm seeing who's doing their job and who's not. And some of these old beings from an age long ago are still, you know, like those old Chinese things, you know, with all the little pegs on it. There's still measures and beings being weighed upon what they do with their free will on this planet. And I just want to be absolutely clear. What I punched into when I got home really upset me. And my heart goes out to those that lost so much. But truly, I really hope this is the catalyst for the United States to wake up. I really hope we don't need another one of these for the people to get it. Okay? Some of us have been at it, bro, for 14, 15, 20 years going against these jackasses. And I'm here to tell you, these guys have no backing. I'm here to tell you, please don't follow orders from beings that don't truly have your back. And I cannot be more real with you. For someone who actually transports beings across the planet in the spiritual realms, you're not going to have the backing of those you think. Stop taking orders from those who wish to do harm on this planet. That's all I'd like to say. Okay. Woo! We are awake. Okay, so just there it is. That's the nicest way I can say that. I have no problem with you being loosed, you know, where nobody knows your name for a very long time. Back to the awesome things that we are. The population is waking up. I see a lot of light. I see a lot of potential. I see a lot of positivity. And I see a lot of us coming together because of these things. No one's even talking about the fires in Rhodes. You know, the whole in Greece, fires. You know, fires everywhere. This is not what you think. This is not from global warming. This is arson. Just like I said in the very beginning about the jib jab, don't do it. I was right then, I'm right now, and I'm right about this. Okay? There's a reason why some of us are hidden from the public. There's a reason why some people should share this video out to people that are completely asleep. Because you might save someone's life. You might actually change someone's directional path to your heart, your peace, and humanity coming together as one is the most important thing. And that's all I wanted to share about that. Okay. I'm a little heated. I'm not really back in my body yet. My energy stretched across the entire planet. I was in England. I checked down all my grids in England. I'm sorry I didn't punch in and check in with some of you guys. It was very fast and I only had so much energy to get from location to location. But I checked in on all my homies in UK. I checked on the grids in UK and Scotland. I checked on Greece, gridded all of Greece much as I could. And then now I'm home. And I just want you guys to know how much I love and appreciate being home. But I actually woke up the older version of me. And I was very happy. And I talked to Tone many times. I did not shift into the being I was in Istanbul. I kept my happiness and my positivity while working through some very dense stuff. So that's what I like to share about that. Okay. I know. We've all been upset since it happened. You know why? Because, you know, Lahaina and Maui's the heart, baby. Someone went after the heart, right? And is trying to make it a smart city. Bruh, no, you're not. No, you're not. All these guys, these little nerds, these little demon, I can't. So I'm going to keep it under wraps because I want to share my love with you guys. But I'm just letting you know, no, you're not. No one's taking that land away from those people. So... straight up Leviathans. Okay. Tone's like Leviathans. All right. I just want to be real. Yeah, they woke the bear. Don't do it. Don't do it. There are beings that are far older than the beings that walk this earth that do not agree with how this planet has been managed. And they never saw the beings in charge as having any sort of power whatsoever. They were simply what came after. Put that in terms and run it back to all these little weird families that hid the truth from you guys. These little nerd bloodlines. The beings in the ground and the true guardians of this planet never saw them as anything other than little baubles. I'm trying to express something to you. The free will game that we are all taking part in, take it seriously. You choose something, that shall be your choice. We are getting closer and closer to these end times, right? And the new beginnings. Come from your heart and become the best version of yourself now. Okay? You don't want to join a losing side. That's all I'm trying to say. All right. This is fun. I forgot how to do this. I was like, hey, they want the land. They won't get it. No, they won't. Especially if the RV pops off. I don't know. Are there going to be some magical, awesome people that just go, can I have the list of everyone who lost their house? Yeah, check this out, guys. I think we should 3D print domes in all of those things that are absolutely, you know, maybe use some hempcrete as the, you know, in between the walls so they're completely fireproof, can take wind up to 300 miles an hour, and for the next 300 years, you and your family don't have to move or go anywhere. I think something like that. And, you know, it's kind of a joke that Bezos it was only going to donate $100 million. And I thought, hey, Bezos, you want to do something cool because your ass is on the line too with all these jackasses on Maui, Zuckerbucker, and Napra. Here's my question. Why don't you take $100 million and get some attorneys and actually put $100,000 down on each parcel of land and lock it up so no one can purchase that land? No corporation, no company. You really want to help lock down the land and give complete rights back to the owners of that land and the Ohana of Maui. You really want to help. Cool. Moving on. Yeah. You want to lock it up? Go ahead and make sure everyone maintains the rights to their land. That's how you can help. They don't need blankets. What they need is making sure no one steals their land for generations to come. That's what they need. Moving on. All right. Can you imagine us as billionaires, dude? It's a wrap, son. It'd be so obvious. Be like, yeah, make sure no one loses their land. Not one person. You know what I mean? Just not one person. And I just feel that the right thing to do, you know, is very easy when you hear it. And some of these beings show their cards when they do something other than what the right thing to do. Okay? We don't want to go to the reality they're going to. Okay? I can promise you that. I love you. Speak up! Aloha from BC. I love you. I heard there's some crazy fires in BC. Tell me about it, sun shining. I mean, I saw videos. What's up with that? You know? So here's the thing, you guys. And I'll explain it to you. These guys, these turds, they can't figure out how to reduce the population. They want us to revolt and rebel. They want to be able to call in these fake FEMA things and all this jazz. Why? Because it's easier. A war is the easiest way to knock down the population. Don't play their game. Don't play their game. I'm starting to see, I just traveled the whole planet and absorbed everyone's consciousness that I bumped into across, like, I don't know. I'm 10 hours ahead right now. I still have jet lag. But I dipped my head into that consciousness and just started, oh, so that's your game plan. You want this whole thing to play out, and you want this. You do want this, because if you get this, you want the martial law. You want this. Ladies and gentlemen, peace is the way to do this. And I'm not saying we agree to anything. We just don't agree with any of their actions. Another thing, too, is for all these fake cops following orders, your soul will pay the price. I hope that $6,000, $10,000 a month job is worth the price your soul will pay. I really hope it is. I don't think you get it. This stuff needs to end. Many beings have been speaking the truth from their hearts for quite some time. And I'm trying to tell you right now, for all beings on this planet, there is a causality. There is a cause and effect. You can't just attack the collective, innocent people, innocent families that were lit on fire in cars, and think that you're not going to pay karma for it. Ladies and gentlemen, some of us are the collectors of that karma. And yes, you will. 100,000%, without any doubt in my voice or my eyes staring at you, you will pay for that. My issue is that why even create the karma in the first place? Most of us down here are doing our best to get out of this place and to graduate. Why would you want to drill yourself deeper into this place? It doesn't make any sense to me. Logically, it doesn't make sense to your higher selves. Personally, I would be embarrassed if I was one of these beings' higher selves. What a travesty. So, that's all I have to say about that. Moving on. I would be so embarrassed for your higher selves, your entire bloodline, all of your ancestors staring at you going, wow, I cannot believe that's one of ours. These people need to take a deeper look at what's important. And our Father, our Mother, and our Creator watches this game. He and she are here now. Maybe they're completely unconscious. I don't know. Maybe they're controlled AI puppets. I have no idea. But the issue is that any law or any rule this planet makes, if no one enforces it, it just falls upon deaf ears. They need people to enforce these draconian laws. If no one abides by them, they have no power. They're a bunch of little soft, twinky beings that hide in the shadows and underground when we come looking for them. These are not the rulers of this earth. We are. Stop giving your power away. I don't care what political system you follow. This is the stuff. We're fighting evil here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get it twisted. Good versus evil. That's what's going on right now. So I'm just trying to snap you guys out of whatever stuff you guys have been watching on TV. I was just cleaning up evil. Just got back. Just dropped off the souls. Like, we're fighting evil here. Okay? I don't care what face tag you give it. All right. Enough of that. I love you guys. I'm just trying to say, come on, snap out of it. You know what I mean? My family, you know what's up. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So, feel AI and clones. Yeah, because what real Hawaiian that works there would take that order from the same jackass that was in charge of the Vegas shooting with his weird forehead? He looks like he's barely hanging on in his human form. I don't know what MK Ultra program that guy's got going through his cerebral cortex. But my thing is that, can't we just see all this stuff? Why? I don't even want to go into what I really want to say because it's too gnarly. This is Fluff Tube and I love you. Okay? I'm just trying to say, you guys, my friends and family out there, you guys have done your research. We understand who and what this is. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. They have zero power without our... That's what's up. Zilch. Thank you. Yes, they will pay. Yes, they shall. I love you. I like to hear what you guys have to say. All right. Prayers for Lahaina. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. I hope you guys can still see me. I guess my screen went black and the audio cut off. All right. Smokey Organer. Hola from Texas. California. Polynesians are the earth keepers of the heart chakra center. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. That was a hit on earth keepers that did not want to sell their land. Don't get it twisted. Okay. How it started with the winds, maybe they took advantage of a situation. Maybe they're like, the high winds are blowing. We had some outer fires. Oh, let's see how this plays out. And they took advantage of it. I don't know. But I'm just here to say that I saw a couple weird videos of the smoke in Lahaina, and it looks like lightning's flashing behind it. Maybe they have to wait because so many people have caught the DEW on camera globally and from satellite footage. They have to wait till the smoke gets to a certain level before they use the DEW. I'm just thinking strategically how these beings think. You know, I can tell you when I jumped into one of these guys' houses that live on Maui, I'm not going to name who it was, I heard the conversation on the phone of someone saying it's done. Like it was a plan, and then someone was like calling someone that lives on that island and said, it's done. I will say that. So if I can hear you from 5,000 miles away, all of our higher selves know every single thing that you're doing every plank second that ticks by. If I can punch in on you at 6,000 miles, everyone knows what's going down. So there's nothing hidden on this planet. So let's go right into banners and card time. All right. I love you. Hopefully the next video I can be a little more happier. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to process things. I never thought that I'd be more upset with what's going on in the present than the things I'm transporting that are a couple thousand years old. But I guess there's a first for everything. Let's get to it. Card time. All right. For this week coming up. Calm down, Danny. Calm down, Danny. There's just some things. Listen, you know what I mean? There's just some things. Speaking of logic. Yeah, no. So, yes, I'm very happy to see you too. All right. All right, card time, you guys. Let's see if we got some good intel coming up for this week coming up, all right? Here we go. Is that good? All right. Like you're doing your best stirrups. I'm a little goose fraba, okay? I think I peered behind the veil a little too long, if you know what I mean. I think I've been behind the veil a little too long, and I'm like, yeah, I don't agree with this. But whatever. Our time will come to pass. Help me out here. Give me some positive things everyone wants to hear. Tell me. That's a hard pill to swallow. I don't know if I can say that, dude. This event has and will shift many people to wake up and realize the type of beings that have been in charge for quite some time. And not in charge, usually, not in charge, but just given some sort of authority. You know what I mean? Home. That's our first card from Lemuria. Home is where the heart is, all right? Home. Thank you. Got it. Understood. Loving compassion. A loving compassion. Okay, they want me to share some stuff with you that I really am not, because it's a very sensitive subject. Okay, listen, they're just trying to say that there are some people still sleeping on this planet and that they need to join the fight or join the movement or join the love or join the frequency of change. And some of these loops that our brethren, fellow brothers and sisters and parents have been in, maybe they don't serve the future as much as people think. I believe that many of us warriors have been awakened by these events, and it's turned our energy and frequency and focus up to an 11, right? So that we can be more aware of the things to come, because this is just the beginning. Something like that. It's like we're aware now, our heads are on a swivel. You know what I mean? So we want justice for what went down 100,000%. So what I'm trying to say is that before the Maui thing, right? Before the Lahaina thing, like, okay, things were kind of like getting better. Now that happened, and the Rhodes fire in British Columbia, these fires are going off, right? It's put all of us, our heads are on a swivel waiting for the next thing. So it's accelerated time and put everyone into a level of awareness of pay attention right now. That's what I'm trying to say. I wish it never happened, obviously. Those people should be brought to justice. Okay, this is a Spirit Path card. It's a new deck. Medicine Bowl, healing. 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 That's what we all need. And what was the other card? And the drum is the internal timing, the rhythm of healing. Our hearts, truly. Okay? Healing, 31 and 32. All right, let's get some cool mans. Let's see what Odin has to say about this, shall we? I'd like to know what he has to say. Yes, love is the answer and love is the way. All right, Odin. I always like to, look back at it, especially when I watch my videos, because sometimes I channel stuff I don't remember what I said. And I always like to have a good time with you guys and have fun, And right now, there's something very ancient awakening in us. And there's something coming. And for all you guys that maybe had aspects in Greece, we just transported many, right? To be reinserted back into the collective and into this time to assist you. Maybe if you guys had lives of Greece, of Sparta, and were alive then. And I just want you guys to know that we are supported and we are loved very much. And it's not easy to be here right now, so I get it if you're feeling, gypped G-I-P-T. I'm not sure what this is. I have to look it up. Gipt. I have no idea what that is. Gipt. While I look this card up, once you guys punch in where around the world you guys are watching from, that'd be cool. And share this out if you like it. All right, Gipt. It's all good. This is strange. I don't. Yeah, I don't even know if that's an eternal realm. I don't know what that is. Big God, Asgard. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's Gift, man? It's an X. Okay. Got it. Gift, partnership or a marriage. Your partnership is with yourself, a union within you, the male and female aspects in harmony. Gift is the bringer of gifts and lets you know you are to be blessed with a union or partnership. Be mindful to hold up your half of the sky, for in any partnership you must take responsibility for your part. This partnership should be a love relationship or one in business. Either way, remember not to lose yourself in the depth of the connection or hand over your power. Since Gap reflects both sides equally, there is no Merkstav or reverse position, but keep in mind the importance of maintaining balance. So it's the partnership or marriage. Okay? You guys could be in a relationship right now. You guys could be in a partnership right now. For me, this is my marriage to my spirit. This is my marriage to my upper dimensional selves, my oversoul, right? This is who I am in the flesh. This is who we are in the flesh. Okay? So that's my partnership. You know, many of us came down here on mission, and we are. I've heard many different tales of people's interpretations of these things. What I can tell you very simply is the more powerful and aware you become, the more responsibilities you have. And the more responsibilities you have, the more you have the responsibility to help. And anyone who, it's not to do cool parlor tricks or anything like that. It's rather, to help your brothers and sisters across this planet, because this planet is not very big. Again, you can fly across this planet in like 16 hours. So we're all here together to learn something. That's all I'd like to say. All right, star dragons. For us dragons out there, all right? Banners. Dragons. Card time. We do have a sale going on for you guys right now. I just got home. We have a bunch of new stuff. All the jewelry's on sale. 20% off everything. Even my custom stuff. The coupon code is Delphi. And it's in the description. Okay. Dragons. Inspiration. Okay. Inspiration. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, no one wants to talk about these subjects, okay? As you can see, it's difficult for me to talk about them too, okay? What I'm letting you know is, though, you can't hold that information inside your body. You have to release it. You have to speak your truth. And just as I inspire you guys, you inspire me too. Your posts, your love, your support, and everything you guys are doing energetically on this planet. So I just want you guys to understand how much we appreciate you. And you are a true inspiration. So be an inspiration for others. Okay? What was this? And the challenge. Standing up for your rights. Standing up for your rights. The challenge. Okay? Standing up for your rights. Now is the time to stand up for your rights. Okay? We outnumber these jagaloons 100 to 1. Just stand up for your rights. All right, let's go. Unicorns, my Palladians out there. My Nords out there. My Taigetans out there. My Engans out there. Holla at your boy. All right. Holla at your boy. Where you at? That's all I'm trying to say. Where you at, bro? Only love, yes. Yes. Tone. Massive love from Maryland. All right. Oh, yeah, we're going to go through all of these. Whew. I love you guys so much. And please help me, ladies and gentlemen, for all you healers out there, over the next 3 days, while I'm still kind of in between worlds, if you could help me stay in a good mood, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. I'd greatly appreciate it if you healers out there help balance me out a little bit. I carried a lot of stuff back. Tone was concerned that you're carrying too many, and need a little chill time to put myself back together, but I would appreciate it if you guys help me stay in a good mood. I don't want the other version of me to wake up. You know what I mean? Stability. I can't make this up, okay? I'm telling you, we all need a little stability, okay? I need some stability. I'm calling it out. I need some stability. My higher selves can't say that I didn't say it out loud, okay? I'm trying not to make the same mistakes I've made in the past, and I'm trying not to smash on these dudes, and in smashing on these dudes and exiting them from the game, you have to pay their karma. I don't want to pay any of these beings karma. They can pay their own tab. People ask all the time, why can't we just... Because if you do that, you actually have to pay the karma of that being, because they didn't learn anything. And we're not trying to have these turds to re-enter our reincarnation where we want them out of here. Okay? We don't want to coexist with people that can't grow up. Bunch of spoiled children. Choice. Because the choice is yours. What is your choice? You can choose to be in love. You can choose to be in balanced. Right? You can choose, right? Whatever path you wish. Okay? I know that love and compassion and coming together and awareness is how we get through this. Okay? And I understand we're all very upset, and I get it. And some of us are very upset, okay, as you can hear in my voice. But I'm trying to express something to you. Do not fall into their trap. Do not fall into their game. Pay attention to the sky. No Project Bluebeam bullshit, where they're projecting a fake UFO or one of their craft they've had for 80 years. They got 2 drones behind it doing weird stuff. The aliens are invading. No, they're not. So I don't know what they have up their sleeve. Another environmental lockdown. What is it next? Another jib jab, wonka taka. Let me get it. You got a jib jab, walkie talkie. You got a Project Bluebeam. You got an environmental lockdown, and you got you got 5 or 6 soft little nerds that we can't wait until you cross worlds. Can't wait. Can't wait for you to cross worlds. And some of you be crossing worlds very, very soon. So, but we'll let you play this game as long as you know that heart still keeps beating. You guys know who I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't know. But I can say there has to be a reason that these characters are in this game. Someone has to play these roles. And my thing is that I'm having a hard time with some of the real old versions of myself. Don't care about this script. They don't care about these actors. They don't know who they are, and they give them zero power. They think they're all jokes. And they don't understand why a small group of beings could do so much harm to so many beautiful people. It doesn't make sense to them. You're pissing off beings that your entire bloodline can't handle, can't control, were never controllable. And I'm sitting down here with my inner child's hand on the wheel saying, I believe in Yeshua. I believe in my heart. They know not what they do. Maybe they're AI clones. Maybe they're programmed. Maybe they're all MK Ultra. Maybe their belief system is so corrupted that they have no other opportunity or choice to think a certain way. It's very interesting being on Earth right now. And stability and love is how we get through this. And I know it sounds like the complete opposite of what we need to do. But that's the truth, you know. But obviously not obey any of these weird draconian commands or any of this weird negative stuff. That's how we get out of it. Do not fall into their trap. Color spectrum, self-expression, movement, letting out emotions. Hey, if you guys need to have a good cry, all my fellow friends and lovers in Lahaina, in the islands, you're feeling this rage build up in you. Listen, having a very strategic, competent, and balanced mind is how we get what we need. To be explosive is what these jackasses expect. Be what they don't expect. Be courageous, right? And be very organized. That's how we beat these guys. And the other card is Dimensional Shift. Manifestation, harmony, and dreams of reality. Dreams of reality, right? Dreams to reality. Manifestation, harmony. We have to stay in that place, ladies and gentlemen. Our dreams manifest. Please stay in your hearts. That is how we get through this. Whew. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see who's punching into here. All right, all right, all right. We have lots of people. I love you guys. I missed you so much. I brought all my stuff to go live out there. I just did not have Oklahoma. Let's get it. I did not have Chatsworth. All right, all right, all right. I am a healer. Let's get it. Okay, done and done. Listen, we are both, right? The brighter you shine, the more powerful you are. Like you're like a little sun, right? On this planet, men and women out there. The greater the shadow. My thing is that some of us are also being tested who have great power. You may be one of us. And how we're going to act. I'm telling you that I know I got cameras on me 24/7, 365, way beyond this dimension. And I'm expressing this to you as a reminder for yourself to try to remember that we are in this reality, this hologram, to learn things. And to also remember that we are eternal beings and that nothing is ever truly lost. And I say that to those beings that sometimes when we get caught up in our emotions, we forget that. Okay? North Hollywood. All right, all right. Hope you're doing good out there. Jersey, baby. All right, all right, all right. There is a lot. I don't even know where all the things are. All right, all right. Release all negatives now. Yes. Release all negativity now. Yes, yes, yes. Goose Fraba. All right. Just trust that those beings will be dealt with. You know what I mean? Trust. They will. There's too many beings with eyes on right now, and things are not adding up. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Maybe you need to take a hot shower. Go steam. Have a good cry. A good yell. But whatever it is, express that so you can get back into your resonance, because your resonance being at a higher frequency is what this world really needs. Not just to go into fear like these jagaloons want us to, or in anger or rage. No, no, no. Do not play their game. Do not play their game. Okay? You're right, all right. Head on a swivel. That's what's up. And if our head's on a swivel, ladies and gentlemen, your head should be on a swivel for the next, to be honest with you, I don't know, 3 years. I mean, I don't know, until 2026, head on a swivel. I mean, it's, they have 3 or 4 more hands to play. And this Lahaina thing was sloppy. And there's too many holes, and someone's going to have to pay for it. So let's see who has to pay for it. Some of them are going to have to pay for this. And that's all I can say about it. And I don't want to tap too much into it. I want to stay in the physical with you guys, but I'm trying to say from a higher perspective, I'm seeing things play out in a different way than what these people think. Asheville, North Carolina, that's what I'm talking about. Whoo, exactly. Right. And I'm right there with you. I'm just trying to say for all my fellow Hulk smashers out there, listen, or my fellow Wreck-It Ralphs, I'm gonna wreck it. I got home, I landed in Phoenix, and I was like, as soon as we drop all these souls off, I'm gonna wreck it. It was difficult. I was like, calm down. They're like, rub it. They're like, my highest light's like doing shiatsu on my heart. They're like, just breathe. They're like, light, more light to you. And I was like, light again. You know what I mean? Like some of us are just like, I'm telling you, I feel the same way. But I'm also trying to express for someone who's been at this for a hot second, who can see their higher selves and all that jazz and hear. Trust that things will be dealt with, and trust that the light is doing and crushing and doing awesome on this planet now. We just picked up a ton of reinforcements outside the box these beings are not prepared to deal with. and let those beings into this space to assist. And that's all I'd like to say. I just wanted to send love to everyone that's lost someone, especially since this pandemic began in 2020 or whatever this was. And I can tell you that I'm glad I'm here to see the faces and beings responsible. I'm glad I have a vessel in this game, and I'm glad I didn't kick it and stay in the Galactic Center and get, sugar-coated reports. We're here. I'm staring at you. I know where you are right now. So I just wanted to be clear and to let everyone know that all hands on deck right now, and that we don't need to create more collateral damage. I'm not into this tick for tack game. What I'm into is coming together, fixing this, and not letting this ever happen again. That's what I'm into. And for all the beings that are playing this game, just to remind you that all things are watched, all things are monitored in this place. That's all I like to say about that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, check out teamlightstore.com. You guys, there's so much jewelry up there. It's nuts. Everything's 20% off. I love you. And selected Orgonite pieces. I made a ton of stuff for you guys. And I just want you guys to know that I feel you. I love you very, very much. It'll take me some time to put myself back together. But we were completely successful, 100% successful at what we came to do and what we did. And reinforcements are here. So I love you very, very much. Sending love and abundance from Sedona. All right. Until next time. All right. I love you guys. Stay in your hearts. All right. We know what's going down. We know what to expect. We're not surprised. I love you so, so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.